Alright guys, so Tech Beerus has his EZA coming very, very soon. So naturally, I think it's best to prepare, my INT Realm of God units for that Tech Beerus EZA, since he is weak to Realm of God units, and of course he's Tech, so INT units are what we're going to want to use. So I am going to go ahead and rainbow the INT Super Saiyan God Goku. He is actually comparable to the AGL and STR Super Saiyan God Gokus. I do think the other ones are better because they have Fierce Battle, whereas this guy only has Shattering the Limit. But he's not too far behind them, right? He is still a decent unit. So let's go ahead, let's head into an event, and let's see how good our boy, the INT Super Saiyan God Goku, can be. Alright guys, so we have the INT God Goku Rainbow. Now we're going to hop into the new Metal Cooler Dokkan event. Now there's two ways we're going to test out... Yeah, actually, I think the rotations will be fine in terms of getting the rotation I want to see. There's two things I want to test out. Now, God Goku, I think, almost assuredly is going to look best on the Realm of God theme, right? So we're going to do two different fights. One is just a normal sort of fight here. I'm trying to get God Goku linked up in between God of Destruction Topo and the AGL Western Supreme Kai. I think that will be the best turn for God Goku that we can pretty much get in the Realm of Gods category. The other thing I just want to test out is the Transforming Goku. Will give the best set of links for God Goku. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a fight where I get the Transforming Goku all the way up. I think I got to get him up to just the Super Saiyan God level. And then at that point, he shares some pretty good links with God Goku. Because they should still link up together, right? And then I would also probably have the Western Supreme Kai as well. So here's what we're going to do. We want to get God Goku. He's going to be linked up with Western Supreme Kai. So I'll just float Topo off in the next turn, and that will work out perfectly. So really, our rotations are incredibly wonky, but we'll get it to work. Tech Vegeto Blue. Here's something I do have to admit. Yo, listen. Tech Vegeto Blue, right? I really, really, really have been enjoying him lately on the Realm of Gods team. Like, on Patara and stuff, like, there are just annoyances that I have with, Tech Vegeto Blue. I've talked about it constantly. Well, like right there. So, that... I was just about to say I've really been warming up to him, and he literally supers once and then does one normal attack. Like the meme that I always talk about of how he supers once and then he does one normal. He literally just did it. Come on. I'm in the process of saying like, oh, I'm warming up to him so much. Like, yeah, he really is so good. And then he just cucks me like that. Come on, Vegeto Blue. You can't do me like this, man. But, yeah, if you're able to build up his attack power at all, like, man, does he really lay on a lot of damage, very quickly, very fast. So, I am actually definitely warming up to Tech Vegeto Blue. But, specifically on the Realm of Gods team, just because he works so well with UI Goku. That's kind of like the spot where we can get it to, happen pretty easily. Okay, so here will be our first look at Rainbow God Goku. Again, I think he's probably going to be just a bit shy of what... Ooh, I actually probably need to heal or use an item here, I think. See, I've realized, I've been doing this stage a little bit, and this Metal Cooler stage... You can't take it too lightly. The reason I think I need to use items here is the INT one. This one right here, who is essentially the LR. He does hit actually rather hard. And he could hurt my Tech Vegeto Blue pretty well at the end. So I actually am going to go ahead and use an item here. Usually on these showcase videos, I end up using items anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. Okay, so we'll have AGL West Kai Super Attack. So this should be a good turn regardless, though. For INT God Goku, because again, we are linked up with Western Supreme Kai. She's giving him godly power, and yeah, 960,000. Okay, that's well, I mean, she is also giving him a buff of what, 40%? So even with a 40% support buff, he's only going to be getting around 1 million. Yeah, again, I think he's solid. He's a usable unit, but the AGL and SCR versions of God Goku are definitely going to be superior options to run. We'll see how good he's going to hit when we have God Topo on rotation as well, which we should be able to get next time. So, look who's breaking out right now. Okay, go ahead, super again. Oh, super again. Oh, all right, let me intentionally not, like, do anything too crazy right here. Well, okay, I want to miss super attacks. Let's go ahead and do that. So we'll do this. We'll do this. And we'll do that right there. Okay, so on our next rotation, we'll have Topo, INT God Goku, and Western Supreme Kai. That will be the best turn to sort of see, like, how good God Goku will hit. And then, of course, I also want to see how well he'll do on a rotation with the transforming Goku, either at the God level or the Blue level, and then also having Western Supreme Kai on that rotation as well. So, yep, this is exactly what I wanted to do, because by having Topo going first, who's healing, by the way? The INT one? Yeah, I think the INT one, a lot of them are healing. It's not really a big deal. Okay, so we're going to attack the physical one. We'll have God Goku see if he can't get rid of the STR one. And then we'll also have West Kai hit the STR one, so he should be taken out. Now, Topo, along with the 35% attack buff he's giving from his passive, there's the 40% attack buff we're getting from Western Supreme Kai. And then, of course, there is also a little bit of an attack modifier that God Topo gives on his super attack right there. So God Goku will definitely be over 1 million right here. God Goku does not have Kamehameha active or Super Saiyan. Those are two attack links that we don't have active right there. But he does have Godly Power active from both Topo and West Supreme Kai. West Supreme Kai almost at 1 million right there. Very impressive. Again, she is a tremendous unit for a unit that's, you know, not like a Dokkan Fest exclusive or anything like that. Okay, so let's have UI Goku just block against this cooler right there. He does tend to hit very, very hard. I don't want to tempt fate with that INT cooler. I've had it before. That INT metal cooler has supered me, you know, just when I've been grinding this stage off screen for like 200k. Like, this guy hits really hard. Yeah, look at that. Rainbow UI Goku, he just supered him for, you know, 139k. Like, that's a lot of damage. Like, so my first run through this event, like, I just had good rotations or whatever. I just blew it away. I was like, oh yeah, nothing too crazy here. And upon, like, doing this event later, they've actually done exactly what I wanted them to, which is the Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku event. Like, you fight a whole bunch of enemies like this there, but they're all weak. It's, you know, Trunks, Goten, Gohan, and Majub. Weak. They're very weak. Go down like pussies. It's nothing. But these metal coolers are actually pretty tough, and they heal too. So, you know, I really like what they did there. Okay, I actually... Yeah, I'm going to use an item. Look at that. Your boy ended up using 2 items through this run. But, you know, occasionally trying to get these wonky rotations to properly showcase units. That does happen. It's fine. Okay, so we'll do this. And boom. Now, the only thing that does hurt a bit... See, UI Goku, I love. You know, I absolutely love UI Goku. Only thing I do wish, you know, is that he had that Super Saiyan link. It's just obviously, you know, UI is not like a Super Saiyan transformation or anything. So, like, you know, I get why he doesn't have it. But it's just, you know, for a lot of these units, it would work so much better. That's really the only, like, negative I could think of for UI Goku is the fact that he does not have the Super Saiyan link. That's really all I've got for him. Outside of that, he is tremendous. All right, so God Goku taking double digits right there. Again, the way God Goku's passive works is as long as your HP is reasonable, above 30% or above 30%, he is getting... Whoa, Topo. He's getting 80% to attack and defense, which is exactly what the AGL and SCR God Gokus get, too. So that's why he does work pretty well. All right, so we'll do this. Boom. This is This is such a good rotation. Built up Tech Vegeto Blue, UI Goku transformed, and Western Supreme Kai. I think Cooler's done, by the way, because Tech Vegeto Blue has had a lot of attacks, and now we have, you know, like the best support uniform. 2.7! What? Excuse me? His attacks... Yo. His attack stat was nearly 1,000,000 on a normal. That's pretty good. Listen, I'm just going to tell y'all, that's pretty good. So, alright, I'm going to hop back in. I want to get, again, God Goku linked up with the Transforming Goku and AGL Kai. Let's go ahead and knock that out right now. Alright, guys, so I'm here trying to get the setup that, I want to see with either God Goku or Blue Goku next to the INT God Goku, and then, of course, I also want to get AGL West Kai on the rotation to see how good INT Goku could look there. I am noticing that, of course, the two God Gokus do link up, so this is good. Like, I was sort of curious about this. I hadn't actually tested it out myself, but, like, for example, on the Enhanced Transformation team, I think the transformed Super Buu into Buuhan, he would link up with, like, the INT TUR Buuhan we already have. Seems as though the game does sort of consider, I think the transform, like the game could tell that the transform unit, like, it is the same unit, but, like, they're able to link up together or whatever, so that's a good thing. So, that will make transform units better. The fact that you could bring in, a unit that they will eventually transform into, and they'll still be able to link up together, too. So, like, for example, let's say we get an LR Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku in the future. I think the Ultra Instinct Goku sign that transforms should still be able to link up with that LR Mastered UI after sign UI Goku transforms into Mastered UI as well. So that will be big for the future whenever we do finally get that. But, okay, we'll just see the Blue Goku super attack right here. He'll be able to finish off this Cooler. And then next rotation, we'll have the AGL West Kai around, which will be really nice. And we can see how hard this INT Goku can hit from there. Alright, guys, here we go. So now we're going to have the Blue Goku transformed. Again, either God Goku or Blue Goku does link up pretty much the same with this INT God Goku, because that will give him both godly power as well as Super Saiyan. And I don't think he will get anything from being linked up with the AGL West Kai. No, he does not. Okay, so here, let's have... I actually think I'm going to go ahead and heal. Jeez, that... You know what it is? That INT Cooler here, he really does tend to hit very, very hard. So I'm going to go ahead and let's just attack the red one right there. So the attacks, everything is just going to look really good. Then we'll attack you. And then, okay, so let's see what kind of attack set our boy INT God Goku is going to get right here. I'm actually very, very curious to see, can he break 1,000,000 even without being with double support type units? I think so. So that should make him at least more respectable in my eyes, because I think it might be likely. Yeah, he did break 1,000,000. Okay, very good, very good, very good, very good. So yeah, this INT Goku, he's not bad. I like him a lot. Considering how old he is, I think he got his Dokkan Awakening like right around when INT Gogeta came out. So he's well over a year old since his awakening. So he's quite good. Very, very, very pleasing to see that the INT God Goku is able to hang. Not quite as good as the AGL and the STR ones, but he's not too far off. It's really just because he doesn't have Fierce Battle that holds him back a little bit, because there's not too many units on the Realm of Gods category that have Shadowing the Limit. I know the big one right off the jump is, of course, LR Vegeto Blue, but that's pretty much it. Maybe the Tech Supreme Kai, but, even like, LR Beerus and LR Goku Black, they are Fierce Battle units as well. So, let's take a look at this God Goku. This is Accelerated Battle Super Saiyan God Goku. Leader skill is INT and STR types key 2, and attack and defense 50%. So, not really too helpful. Super attack is the Limit Breaker Kamehameha, which does supreme damage and lowers defense. This is another reason I guess he doesn't hit quite as hard as AGL and SCR God Gokus, is because they both raise their attack on super attack, whereas this Goku just lowers defense, which is pointless. It does nothing. Really, any top tier unit Like, what I like to see, like, let's say we're talking about a blue Gogeta coming from the Broly movie at the end of this year, right? I think the best case scenario for him would be if he would raise his attack on Super. That's actually an effect that is very helpful, unlike lowering defense, which is worthless. Stunning or sealing or lowering attack and defense can be helpful in certain situations, but for the top tier hard hitters, I would like to see them either raise their attack or defense on Super Attack. That is what seems to be the most beneficial. So Goku's passive is what lies beyond Godhood. He gets attack and defense 80% when HP is 30% or above, so not bad. His links are Godly Power, Shocking Speed, Super Saiyan, Over in a Flash, Kamehameha, the Saiyan Lineage, and Shattering the Limit. So a fine link set, I guess. It's what we'd expect from God Goku. 12 key multiplier is 140%, which is normal. And then he does have the 2 categories. The Realm of Gods team, which is where he's going to be able to hit the hardest. And the Pure Saiyan team, which he'll fit on pretty well, because he does have Shocking Speed and Over in a Flash. So, that does allow him to link up with a lot of good units that are on the Pure Saiyan category team. So, alright guys, here we go. There is God Goku. I will be using him to great effect very soon in the Tech Beerus EZA. God Goku with the attack and defense should be pretty useful. So, thanks for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.